The spider! Kill him!
Oh, I know what's bothering you. You think because I took down Herman Schultz, it means I like him more. That's just not true. You'll get the same up-close and personal attention. I promise. Now to find the one that got away. Hey, wrapping up bad guys is my thing. What the? I can help you? Okay, Mr. Craven the Hunter. You got my attention.
We have shots fired at the bus station. Proceed with caution. Suspects heavily armed. All units. Officers are under fire at the bus station. Need assistance immediately.
Do the smart thing! Give up!
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you wanted? Because she was wrong. Could be worse. I could be mucus man. All right, you're not good. Booyah! That was fun. Let's do it again.
Glad you're backing us up, Spider-Man. Okay, Mudboy.
Send me the dry cleaning bill. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. One time I fought some... Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Sometimes I even impress me.
Spider-Man!
I like. Impressive. But you are still raw, inexperienced.
I was experienced enough to beat your friends.
I am Russian, but I am no friend to those pigs. My name is Sergei Kravenov. Men call me Kraven the Hunter.
So you left me that note. Huh. Judging from the wet, you're one of those crazy reality show guys who runs around naked in the woods eating bugs. How can you help me?
I can make you a true hunter, not just a boy pretending to be a man. Should you wish to accept, you may find me here. Until we meet again.
Parker, why didn't you get me pictures from the Fisk Osborne press conference?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Jameson, but I've got school. You know, life outside the job.
In my day, your job was your life. A press pass is wasted on you.
Actually, I just got an idea for using my press pass. I've got to admit, it would be nice not to feel like I'm fighting this battle on my own. But is Kraven someone I can trust? Kraven obviously doesn't know who I really am, or he would have come to my house. I don't know. I've always worked best alone. But then again, I've never tried it any other way. If Kraven can teach me his hunting techniques, I won't have to rely on police broadcasts to find bad guys. It's not like I tell Kraven my real name. And I'll be on guard for any kind of double-cross. I've never had formal training in how to fight. Kraven's methods could come in handy if I ever lose my powers. With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Be nervous. You need information on Kraven, and you've got a press pass to get it with. Easy peasy. Never mind that if he finds out you're a photographer and not a reporter, he'll have you stuck. Mr. Kravenov? It's me, Peter Parker, from the Daily Bugle. We spoke on the phone. The door was open. Mr. Kravenov?
Good evening. Oh, I apologize for startling you. I am Kraven. Please forgive my theatrics. I merely wish to demonstrate my skills.
The videos online do that pretty well. I saw you take down that Siberian tiger with your bare hands, without hurting it.
Tigers are endangered. I simply relocated the beast for its own safety, as well as that of the local villagers. True hunters wish to conserve the natural world. It is where we find peace.
You're a long way from the natural world.
I craved a new challenge. I came here to hunt the monsters Oscorp created. The cross-species. The deadliest combination of animal and human. I ended their threat. But I grew fond of your city. And your city grew fond of me. And I decided to stay.
Except now you're hunting normal people.
No! Only criminals. Only those who prey on their fellow man have anything to fear from me.
This new task force is sending a pretty strong message. No vigilantes.
I do not trust them. They are paid for by Fisk. I am sure you've heard the rumors of his illegal activities.
Sure, everyone has. But no one can prove it. And the police seem okay with him.
Because he has paid those who are corrupt. The rest are desperate to avoid looking incompetent. Well, the public is desperate for an end to the crime wave. I have only one agenda. To get results.
So you're saying you feel a responsibility to use your power to help?
Yes. To have such power and not use it is to be unworthy of it.
Well, thanks. I think our readers will find this very interesting.
Good, good. I must take this call. But please, look around. Take pictures of anything you wish. Yes? No, I said tranquilizer darts. No, I have no interest in automatic weapons. They require no skill. I am an artist!
I'll take that. I should get a better angle. Suitable for framing. The image isn't clear enough. I can do better than that. Yuck. Gotta frame the subject better. That one's no good. excellent. That's what I'm talking about. Just what I needed.
Pardon the interruption. Would you care to see my latest trophies? Cross species. Beautiful. Are they not?
I thought Spider-Man captured them.
An inadequate solution. They escaped.
So you killed them?
To save the lives of their victims, yes. But also in self-defense. They were deadly opponents.
I know. I mean, I can imagine. Last question. Is there anything you haven't accomplished yet?
Yes. I would like to leave a legacy when I am gone. Pass my training to a protege. My only family is a brother who, well, he chose a different path. I never had a son, but perhaps... forgive me. I am becoming melancholy as I get older. So, do you have what you need, Mr. Parker?
Yeah, I think I do.
She
There are days I feel like throwing my costume in the trash and walking away. Then I think of all the cops and firemen who risk their lives without any powers. Sometimes I wish I had a quieter, more low-profile gig, like pro wrestling. Missed another lecture. Good thing the professor puts them online. Now, if only my term paper would write itself. Whitney!
Whitney? Should I be jealous?
Who is this?
That's no way to talk to a lady. Or even me.
Felicia? This is the number I gave Whitney Chang. How'd you get it?
The name's Black Cat, as in cat burglar. As in I get my hands on things I'm not supposed to. How about you, Spider? Do you ever get your hands on things you're not supposed to?
I heard you were back in jail. Listen, if you're calling to tease me about breaking out...
I'm insulted. I can think of a lot more fun things to tease you about.
If you're smart, you'll get out of town before I find the time to chase you.
Funny, that's what I was going to say to you. Things are getting dangerous around here, Spider. Why don't we chase each other out of town,
I'm too busy to fool around with you. I mean, play games with you. Bye, Felicia. Find out if Craven can really teach me how to track these punks. What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem?
I knew you would come.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied on me?
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation. I see in the way you carry yourself like a lost child that you lack someone to guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my own. I do not want my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter. Let us work together to find this Carnage Killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
I sent you an address. There is a back alley from which the Russians move stolen equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish to catch the big ones.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
It is tempting to catch the easiest prey, but in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. If you follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings, they will lead you to the next rung of the ladder. You are doing well. Now listen. Higher-level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher-level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their bosses who pretend at respectability.
I have to admit, Craven, all this is leading me to the big fish I never used to find before. Thanks.
Like a pride of lions, when the leaders fear an outside predator, they will call their soldiers together for protection.
And every crook in New York is afraid of the Carnage Killer. When I find where they're holed up, it'll be like one-stop shopping.
You are learning, but stealth is crucial. Even you cannot fight all of them at once.
Perfection.
The truck will be here soon! Get the package ready!
Gotta get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
Is heavier than your mother.
If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you. Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us!
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me. Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah.
That Oscorp deck will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me.
Spider-Man. And, this affects me how? I don't know. He seems okay, but can you really trust him?
That Oscorp deck will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me. Can't lose that truck. It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse. They're slippery. Better catch up. This costume can't let that truck out of my sight. I'm gonna have to find another way. Craven's tips are paying off. I get the feeling there are a lot of bad guys in. I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Craven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds. So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out. Help! If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. Hey, attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Fisk is already rich, but he's holding a fundraiser, a party, to ask other rich men for money to fight crime.
He wants to fight us, eh? Fine. Let me see if he has the stomach for it.
Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything.
getting suspicious. Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
I have him! Clear! Everyone to me!
I have seen these task force fools flying around like pigeons. One of them arrested Arcady.
They are well and well protected. Very hard to get.
Then maybe we get to the men who paid them.
We've got him! We've got him!
No room for error here.
We can't take no chances. We go!
I'm guessing this is in a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out.
I have him!
You put forth this weak an effort? I kinda feel like you don't respect me. And of course the Daily Bugle never...
Here, Fisk is already rich, but he's holding a fundraiser. Start to ask other rich men for money to fight crime.
He wants to fight us, eh? Fine. Let's see if he has the stomach.
Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Dangerously close to blowing my cover. Man, I could do with equipment like this. Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
You'll be dead before you see me move.
Better go see what that was.
There! Get him!
your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Spider Slam!
I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think? It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. I might just have a future at this. Anyone be that fast? Lady, how much coffee did you drink? Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious. I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Yes. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation. And I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk, see what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. The photographer needs a reporter, and I bet I know one who's already planning to go. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts! But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh, man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative. What do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniforms so we can serve this as special recipe.
What are you gonna do with this?
Depends how much you bother me.
This is why they call me amazing.
Thank you. I was so scared.
And the judges give Spidey?
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
so easily, Spider!
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right?
Good day.
Are you running trigger?
You are just a little man. I will crush you.
Come on, show me what you got. Are you deliberately moving some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. I gotta do a lot better next time. Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him. Nobody knows Fisk as well as these folks. Better keep my ears open. I can check that one.
The problem is the gangs have all this money. The police have to deal with budget cuts. That's why this fundraiser.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what?
My friends all recognize the sun. And anytime they see me, kinda dreamy.
Well, he knows how to make an entrance. By blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent or he simply doesn't care. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too. That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. And that truck's my ticket to finding the Russian mob's leaders. This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot. Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
I heard he is just a man.
If that's true, Jack the Ripper was just a man.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
I will make you bleed. Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do.
That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in a combat zone. You can't let it hit the streets. I bet they're wishing they'd paid for that sprinkler system about now.
Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do.
Kill him!
Don't feel bad. You're not... Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the cat. The police would destroy these weapons. I can't take the chance of someone else finding them first. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
I'm bored. Is that
I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Gets left out when I use the seismic blast. That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in the combat zone. Can't let it hit the streets. I like my weapons like I like my chocolate, melted and in tiny little pieces. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this.
I lost 3 men to that Carnage killer. If someone doesn't get it soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress.
Et voila!
You are all flesh and no...
The only way to make sure those weapons don't hurt anyone is to wreck them. Luckily, I'm good at that. The police report said 4 containers were stolen from Oscorp, which means I'm halfway there. Put forth the...
Eyes on me. I see something.
We've got him! I saw something! I know I did!
Did your mom tell you anything you want? Because she was wrong. Webs, do your stuff. Can't leave dangerous weapons lying around. Time to do what I do best. Break things.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless. I have him!
And boom goes the dynamite. Hey, I attack.
You've been fighting man to man, huh? Now we'll...
Booyah!
No more tricks. Now you must fight. What
guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Not again. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
Nobody. Oh, please, please, nobody.
That guy's no killer.
I'll give you anything you want. Just don't hurt me.
Shut up! I said...
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. I'll come right out with some cold water.
Is this different fighting man to man, huh? Here, everyone to me!
Spider-Man! I knew it! He's working with a killer!
Now we'll see who is stronger. You are all flesh and no substance.
This is why they call me amazing.
Now we'll see who is stronger. No substance. Everyone quiet! I have him!
When you put forth this weak an effort, I gotta feel you don't respect me. Sometimes I even impress myself. If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody, but they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman, not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now. Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used
think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops to hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
Not sure what I was aiming at there. him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman? Who saw all those people die?
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you're just pretending to be. Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die.
Just send me the dry cleaning bill.
I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it. You're scared of death, aren't you? Embrace it.
You're deliberately moving really slowly?
That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then, there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Cassidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures. Enter Phase 2 of the Suppression Initiative immediately.
Spider-Man, it's Whitney. You're number 1 on the task force most wanted list. Keep your head down.
So what else is new?
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. We're moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect them to let it go without a fight.
Appreciate you being here. They won't tell us what we're guarding. They said it's dangerous. Bad guys want it.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
Hey, Spidey! This look as suspicious to you as it does to me?
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what?
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Better up there than down here. Huh, friendly neighborhood fireworks.
That would be the perfect spot for an ambush.
last chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now. I fought tougher than you.
Think you want any damage? Mono a mono.
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
Hey, Spidey, can you move that?
Why can't they all be like that?
You strong enough to move that thing? Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. I'll give them this. They're persistent. The bad guys appreciate the effort I go through looking for them. Car bombs. They go off here, it'll be a disaster. Just in time. Some days you just got it. Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. That is the last time I ate garlic pizza before putting on the mask. Yikes. Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah. Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic? funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. That's fun! Web slinging fail!
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Wants to steal in museums? Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path.
Fellas, I got him!
Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
What? Bam!
And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of...
Have you been working out?
Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Is our relationship getting Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Just what I want.
Yo, over here!
This is why they call me amazing. I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Retail? Guys with skin-tight spider costumes selling shitters.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
Huh? I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Some days you just got it. It's like a bouncy house, am I right?
What?
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Man, I was in the zone.
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? You'll be disappointed every time.
First, disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to. Do the right thing. But your track record isn't great.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
They say bad guys think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
I like to play rough. I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect?
All right, you're not good.
I'm starting to think you're mad at me. Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
You want to practice some more? Maybe try this again tomorrow?
Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Put forth this week in effort?
It's your fault it's come to this. Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine. I've learned a thing or two. That hurt? Let me kiss it. Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Who can resist that? Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? She was wrong. Just a little closer.
Now it's getting real. Have I mentioned I like to watch?
Bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
I hate it when we fight. I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it.
I might just...
You infuriate me.
I I learned a valuable lesson today.
Should I have served my time like a good little...
Somebody who is a real loser.
Faster than you expected, huh? You're so cute when you're confused.
Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mock thing?
I don't like this any more than you do. Don't look at me like that.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? 'Cause she... And the judges...
You could have prevented this. You're just...
Man. Can you at least say something?
Now it's getting real. Impressed yet?
It's time, pal. Now, on to you. Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
Fool me once.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight.
Neither of us wants this, but it has to happen.
You're starting to get predictable.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect?
Put forth this week and effort? I gotta feel like you don't respect me.
Why must you always make things so hard?
Lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
Wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Fisk than anyone. Harry's more likely to talk to his old pal Peter Parker than some nut in a costume.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh?
Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers, but he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
It's my lucky day. This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. I'm always awesome, but sometimes I'm extra awesome. Not sure what I was aiming at there. Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. Those two are up to no good. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster, like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt, or even kill. Just what I wanted. I can check that one off my list. Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts! Norman Osborn lived for years with his disease. Harry's got time, even if he doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I need to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else. Put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know it's safe.
I can't trust anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Craven owes me some answers, and he's gonna deliver whether he wants to or not. Kraven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. But maybe I can still find some answers. Kraven's gone, but he left in a hurry. I bet there's evidence here if I look hard enough. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent, the foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful. For a time, he sowed fear and mistrust. But he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. You grasp at shadows.
Hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
There is no escape.
Watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test. To see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me. Now you still flail around like a drunken sailor. Always one step behind.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. Come get me, boy!
True. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Good. You are outnumbered by one man. I made your own senses betray you.
trees.
You've been a poor sport.
Put forth this week and effort?
You fight ghosts.
Ooh, so close, yet so far. He's in the trees. Find him before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
Never mind, let's fight! It'll be hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
You've been a poor sport. Come get me, fool! I'm right here! You fight ghosts! You grasp at shadows!
Trees! Find him before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want?
So be it. To the death!
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies!
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer. The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Only Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks. See what he's up to. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. Who can resist that? Time for alternative transportation. This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. That's what I'm talking about.
Used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Only one thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
Ionic webbing? Do your stuff. This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Sometimes spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched.
I'm on it.
I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes.
I'll spread the word.
The boss wants everyone working double shifts.
I'll tell the boys.
Task force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody. Okay, ionic webbing. Let's redecorate. Sure, my armor guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that. Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right? Why can't they all be like that? This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still. If I take out the guys giving orders, it'll mess up the whole organization.
Here, he's right here! Hey, Bo.
This armor's sweet. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now.
Yeah, the Kingpin's scary, but I'd work for him over the Osborn kid anyway. That guy's got issues.
That armor's too big an advantage. I need to equalize things with ionic webbing. I'll come right out with some cold water.
That mask don't scare me. I see him!
Can you at least...
Just a scrawny kid.
Spider Slam! Still, ionic webbing's my best shot here.
I see him!
Task Force cops working with crooks. No, who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
Target acquired. Open fire.
The armored guys are in charge. If I take them down, it'll confuse everybody. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face. This is why they call me amazing. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again.
I don't like working with cops, even crooked ones. They should have...
Et voila! You deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this.
sure about the Kingpin? I don't like working for a guy whose name I don't know.
His money's green, and if you ask too many questions, it's bad for your health. That's all you know.
What was that?
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good.
Really is so hard to get good health these days. Something there? I better check that out.
That armor's too big an advantage. I need to equalize things with ionic webbing. It's not fun.
No more fancy stuff.
I found the spider! I found the spider!
Ionic webbing's my best shot here.
I like hurting people.
Oh, you're all hat, no cat.
Spider-Man! He's over here!
Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Rat Bandit, a Songon police officer. You've been busy, Spider-Man. You'll add more crimes to the list.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. Oh, snap! If you were awake,
You're a fool, Spider-Man. If you think those lackeys were meant to do anything more than delay.
I'll take that. Armored guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that. To screw up their lines of communication.
Found him!
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay.
Huh? That could have been an animal.
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
Do you know how much you cost me? But the bill is coming due, Spider-Man!
Spidey dance party! This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered. Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
This is good.
Could be worse. I could be Mucus Man. Gets left out when I use the seismic blast. The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, meet up some more police officers. They'll make wonderful news footage.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
What was that?
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right?
I suppose when you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories.
Got the spider! Skinny, ain't you?
When you put forth this weak an effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect.
All tricks. No more tricks. Oh, you're all hat, no catch. Take you on any day. Mono a mono.
Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you. Insect.
Feel bad? You're not.
You fancy yourself a hero. I don't form this city and even ever dream of.
Take you on any dish.
Admit it. Even you're impressed. That armor's too big an advantage. I need to equalize things with ionic webbing. This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered. Ionic webbing, do your stuff. Robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off. No more games, Buffalo Butt. Just you and me.
Skinny, ain't you?
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. Elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tookus. It must take, what, a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man. Self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city.